the cloud who wanted to hug the earth. Once upon a time, far above the rolling hills and sparkling rivers, lived a little cloud named Nimbus. Nimbus was not like the big storm clouds that boomed with thunder, nor the wispy ones that danced quickly across the sky. Nimbus was a small, fluffy cloud, soft as a feather and as white as fresh snow. While many clouds love to drift and float on the wind, Nimbus had a dream that was quite different from the others. Every day, Nimbus gazed down from the sky, watching the world below with wide-eyed wonder. He saw children running through meadows, laughing as they played tag among fields of wildflowers. He watched animals, big and small, exploring forests, climbing mountains, and splashing in cool lakes. He saw farmers tending to their crops, gardeners planting seeds, and families sharing picnics under the shade of tall, leafy trees. The earth seemed so full of life, colour, and joy. But what warmed Nimbus's heart the most was when he saw kindness. He saw a little girl help her brother tie his shoes. He saw a squirrel share its acorn with a bird. He watched as a gentle breeze carried dandelion seeds across the grass, planting new flowers for the next season. Every act of kindness made Nimbus want to smile. But clouds, of course, do not have mouths, so instead, he glowed a little brighter each day. As Nimbus watched the world, a longing grew inside him. He wanted to show the earth how much he loved it. He wanted to give the biggest, softest, warmest hug ever. But how could a cloud hug the earth? Nimbus wondered. One morning, Nimbus floated near a wise old cloud named Cirrus, who had seen many things in his long life. Nimbus gathered his courage and asked, "Cirrus, how can I hug the earth and show her how much I care?" Cirrus smiled kindly, his edges shimmering with sunlight. "Nimbus, you are a thoughtful little cloud, but clouds cannot go down to the ground. We must stay in the sky and move with the wind." Nimbus's fluff drooped with disappointment. He drifted away, pondering what the wise cloud had said. Maybe there's another way, Nimbus thought. Maybe, if I can't go to the earth, I can send her something special from up here. Nimbus tried many things. First, he puffed himself up as big as he could, hoping his shadow would cool the earth below. The children laughed and danced in his shade, and the animals napped in the cool grass. That's nice, Nimbus thought, but it's not a hug. Next, Nimbus gathered drops of water and let them fall like a gentle rain. The flowers perked up, the rivers flowed a little fuller, and the farmers' crops grew tall and strong. That's helpful, Nimbus thought, but it's not a hug. Nimbus even tried making shapes in the sky. He twisted and turned, forming a heart, a smiley face, and even a pair of open arms. The people below pointed and smiled, guessing what shapes he would make next. That makes them happy, Nimbus thought, but it's still not a hug. Night after night, Nimbus watched the stars twinkle, wondering what else he could do. He watched as the moonlight painted the world in silver, and as fireflies danced in the meadows. He listened to the gentle lullabies of the wind and the soft hoots of the owls. One evening, as the sky turned shades of pink and purple, Nimbus saw a little boy sitting alone on a hill. The boy hugged his knees and looked sad. "Oh, how I wish I could go down and give him a hug," Nimbus sighed. Just then, a gentle breeze whispered past Nimbus's ear. Sometimes, a hug is more than arms wrapped tight. Sometimes, a hug is a feeling, a warm, comforting presence that lets someone know they're not alone. Nimbus thought about this. Maybe he couldn't hug the earth the way he hugged his cloud friends, but maybe he could share his warmth and comfort in another way. So Nimbus gathered all the sunlight he could find, soaking up the last golden rays of the day. He let himself glow with a soft, gentle light, and slowly he drifted down as low as he could go, wrapping the hilltop and the little boy in a warm, golden glow. The boy looked up, feeling the gentle light and the soft touch of a breeze. He smiled, feeling a sense of comfort and peace. All around, the world seemed to hush, wrapped in Nimbus's gentle embrace. The flowers closed their petals for sleep. The animals cuddled close in their nests. The rivers sparkled with the last light of day. From that day on, Nimbus understood that a hug is more than just arms. It's the feeling of being cared for, the warmth of kindness, and the comfort of knowing you are not alone. Whenever anyone on Earth felt sad or lonely, Nimbus would shine a little brighter, drift a little lower, and wrap them in his golden light. Earth felt Nimbus's love, and in return, the people, animals, and plants grew a little kinder, a little warmer, and a little closer to one another. For sometimes, the biggest hugs are the ones you feel in your heart. And so, every morning, as the sun rises and the world wakes up, look up at the clouds. Maybe you'll see Nimbus waving hello, sending you a soft, gentle hug from above. And remember, love and kindness can reach us, no matter how far apart we may be. Far above the busy world, Nimbus watched with joy as his love made the earth a brighter, happier place. And every sunset, as the sky glowed with colours of gold, pink and lavender, everyone knew it was Nimbus, wrapping the world in his favourite hug. And that, dear friend, is the story of Nimbus, the cloud who wanted to hug the earth, and learned that sometimes the softest touches and warmest wishes are the ones that mean the most. Now, whenever you see a fluffy cloud glowing in the sky, remember Nimbus's story. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and feel the gentle hug of kindness all around you. For in every cloud, in every breeze, and in every ray of sunshine, there is a little bit of Nimbus's love, hugging the earth, and hugging you too. The end.